Hey, this is Mike Knight with Al Roofing. Wanted to give you a message here for a lot of people that have been calling us and asking us, about the recent storm that came through on Friday, the 23rd of May, just a few days ago. And there was damage done, and a lot of people are asking, what is the insurance process? Kind of how do I go about that? What's the best way to make sure, everything happens the way you'd like it to happen? So I wanted to put this video together to kind of tell you the steps, what to do, and of course our advice on it and what we've experienced. We've literally, between being licensed insurance adjusters ourselves and working claims, even helping out with Hurricane Sandy and all those claims up there, and even local claims, and also being, general contractors on that side of the business. We've dealt with several thousand of these insurance claims, and so we know how to navigate the process and help you out with it, help you understand it. First thing to do is get your home inspected. And, we'd love to do that for you. Again, as you know, we're a local company. I was born and raised here my entire life. So I'd love to come out there, take a look at everything. Look at not just the roofing system, but this storm brought damage to also the vinyl, as well as the gutters, the metal work, seen broken windows, window screens, personal property damage. You're entitled to all that. So let us come out there and take a look at that, and see what extent the damage was, what our advice would be as far as next steps. And then we'll help you out as calling in the claim. The best thing to do is just call in the 1-800 number. That's it. It's the easiest and quickest way to get those out, the adjuster out to you. Traditionally, it's going to take about 2 to 5 business days for that adjuster to get to you. It is getting busier, so with as the claim volume increases, the time on that will take a little bit longer. You're going to be able to get a phone call. That first number, the 1-800 number, that is just kind of a ticket taker. They'll farm out to your insurance adjuster your information. Then you'll get that phone call. Just give us a call. Again, that's my best advice, is to have us present when the insurance adjuster appointment is, so we can be there to assist, and also just to say, look, this is what we saw when we came out and met with them and inspected their property, and just to make sure everything does get noted in the report and turned in. And so just call us up, say, hey Mike, next Wednesday 3 o'clock. That's when the insurance adjuster said they'd be here, and we'll make sure someone's there. I'll be there myself. And so you can do that. What happens then is, after you're approved, they're going to put together a report. What we do is we actually have the same software that these major insurance carriers use, so we know how to match up with that, to go over it, to make sure things weren't omitted, the pricing and everything else. So they'll put that together in a report. You'll get that report, and typically you'll get that with also your first check. I say first check because it's a 2-step process. That's a little bit involved, and I can get into that when you call us and I meet with you. And tell you kind of how that process works. But just for now, I'll keep it simple and let you know it's 2 checks. You'll get that first check. That's kind of like your deposit. It's a deposit on the roofing system. So you have the roofing system done, all the repairs done. We do all those, and then we deal with your insurance carrier and billing them for you to get that second check. And once that second check comes, that's when you pay the balance that you owe, and everything's fine from there. A lot of people worry about, for instance, Mike, is it going to affect my insurance rates and all like that? These are catastrophes. And when they're catastrophes, it's called a non-rateable claim. So they can't mess with your insurance premiums because you called in, because you have damage. They can't mess with you when you're approved and have repairs done to your home because of these catastrophes. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, a lot of people say, Mike, do I need to, kind of like old contracting and all like that, go out and really waste my time with 3, 4, 5 bids and all like that? I'm gonna tell you, you don't. And here's why. One thing I do like the way the insurance process is set up. You see, when they give you, they will all of a sudden, the insurance carrier will tell you a price. We make sure everything's included in that price. We use the same pricing modeling system, like I told you earlier, the same software they use. So we'll make sure that everything's included, and then the money they give when everything's included will be enough to cover all that. And what they do is they give you that money. It's use it or lose it money. By law, you have to use it to have those repairs done, or any remaining money goes back to the insurance carrier. I bring all this up because of this. You don't have to worry about price. It doesn't matter in this scenario. You're not sitting there worried that their quote won't be enough to cover it. There will be enough to cover all the repairs you need to get done. And like I said, the money goes back to the insurance company if you don't use it. So now you're free to only worry about the most important thing for your number one asset, your home, and that is the right contractor. You don't have to sit there and have all these strangers roaming through your house, hoping you can get somebody to do it for $300-400 lower than someone else, and having to waste time out of work in your life dealing with 4, 5, 6 people. All you need is that one person, the one good company. Of course, we'd like to be that company, being a local company like we are, and also being general contractors. I bring that up because not a lot of people realize that in North and South Carolina, there's no barrier to entry to be a roofing company, a siding company, a gutter company. That's why you're going to see a lot of random signs with names of companies you've never ever heard in your life. That's because of two things. One, they just started up because they used to be doing something different a few weeks ago, but they know this, there's money now because a lot of insurance claims are going to happen. A lot of work is going to happen. So they jump into this just real quick to try and make some fast money. Or they're these out-of-state companies that, I tell you what you're going to see now, the signs, 80% more, 90% aren't going to be out of state. I've already seen it myself drive around town. And so they'll be here 4 to 6 months, and then just as quick as they came, they leave, and they take all their warranties, their promises, and everything with them. So I advise people, get somebody local. Again, my company's Owl Roofing. I'd love to be that person for you. But if not, I'd strongly advise, get someone else that's local and knows how to do this. Get someone that's experienced with the insurance process. Like I said, we've been licensed insurance adjusters ourselves. In our entire line of work, we've dealt with several thousand of these insurance claims. We know how to navigate this process. We know how to take care of you and help you through this process, help you understand it, and get everything that you're entitled to. And again, I'd also advise getting a general contractor. Again, general contractor has gone that extra step, putting the time and also the licensing, the requirements, the bonding, the insurance. All that's been handled over the general contractor. And you're really rolling the dice when you deal with someone that is not a general contractor. So always give those pieces of advice to you. The insurance process, it can be lengthy, but at the same time, with the right company helping you, guiding you, that knows how to do it, it's a fairly easy process. Again, my name is Mike Knight. My company's Owl Roofing. You can reach us online at www.owl, like the bird. There's our buddy right there, owlroofing.com, or call us direct, 704-323-4110. Again, it's Mike Knight with Owl Roofing. Thanks so much.